Hey team, thanks for coming to take a look at another video here with me, your boy Phaedread. So, check it out. I'm kind of going to do a little free advertisement here for MTS because they've been pretty good to me so far. But I wanted to go ahead and give you guys a little bit of an update. It's been a while since I put out a video, so I wanted to get in here and make sure I got something out for you and kind of just get going. It's been a little bit, get something fresh going. So as a heads up, just maybe to start off, first off, apologize for not updating in a while. Had some weird stuff going on. Plus I tried out Atlas, which was probably also weird stuff, but it is what it is. That's all done with. We're coming back to Ark. I miss it. I haven't played it in such a long time. Honestly, there's so many things that have changed. It kind of feels not new, but definitely refreshed for me. Like just little minor things. A lot of I haven't seen most of the homestead stuff. Little things like breeding. They have that little breeding marker on there instead of having enabled wandering. Lots and lots of changes that I haven't personally seen. Might even do a video of what's changed since Christmas, because I think about Christmas time was about the time last time I played. Maybe we'll do that next, but for now, what we're going to do is we're going to jump here onto the MTS Survivor series. So right now when I'm actually doing this intro video for you guys, I started playing probably about a week ago, I think, and was mostly playing solo at first, had one guy join in, and then we kind of played around a little bit, but the servers are pretty advanced at this point. I think they came out in April or something like that. So a lot of the servers are pretty advanced. People are pretty far ahead of us. We ended up getting wiped, I think, twice within the first 2 days, like pretty consistently back to back. And we were building pretty hidden. So I wanted to just kind of get a fresh start. So the nice thing and another good thing about MTS servers is they actually released these new servers on Friday, which was a couple of days ago. You guys are going to see the actual video from me joining on the MTS servers. I think I joined 12 hours after they launched or something like that on the beginning servers. So just a heads up, what they do with these beginning servers is they released 2 beginning servers. They're going to continue doing these 2 newbie servers. These newbie servers are a Ragnarok and an island server. You can transfer between the 2 of them. And then after 12 days, they open those servers to transfer to their normal servers. They have normal servers of all of the normal maps, and you can actually transfer over to those servers. You are expected to move off of the newbie maps within 2 days, and at the end of the 2 days, they're going to wipe those servers and then restart them. So basically, they just do like newbie servers where they introduce you, you can go in, you can start, you can get leveled up, then you can go join the big boys on the bigger servers, which after my experience makes a lot of sense, and I think that's a really, really great idea. They also have a lot more like limited rules. They've gotten rid of things like griffins, they've got rid of some of the things like sleeping bags, beer barrels, a lot of things where you could like mesh or you could cheese, or just didn't really make a lot of sense. I think they even did something with Quetzal, so you can't do that little cheesy Quetzal thing where you can't get targeted by turrets. Not 100% sure on that one, but go check them out. You guys can see it's here, mtsark.co.uk. This is the actual server website, and I would recommend checking them out. These guys have been great so far. They are 3-man servers, so might be a little small for some people, might be a little big for others. Don't really know, but server settings so far and the admins have been great. Definitely check them out. Let's hit it up. And I don't want to delay too much more, but we're going to jump into it. I'm going to skip the footage from the first couple of days, mostly because I didn't really get great footage. It's been a while. I've got a new setup. My mic and everything was all messed up. I just edited some of the videos there and just trashed them because it wasn't that great of content. So we're going to go ahead and just start you guys off right, start you guys off on the new newbie servers, and let's just jump right into it. Alright guys, check this out. So I just created a brand new character. You always want to start on the island. As you can see, we're on day 9. They did just barely start these servers today, so everything should be okay. They are a UK server, so it's actually kind of low pop for me, which is better because it's going to make it a little easier. So check this out. This is what we're going to want to do. First things first, create the new character. We're going to want to spawn in West Zone 2. It's going to put you on this little island. Let me pull this over so you guys can actually see what's going on here. Alright, so this is what you do. You're going to want to just Google dossier map. This is what you're going to get. So Ark dossier map, and you're going to get this. So turn off everything. It's going to come like this. Turn everything off. Check mark the dossier. Check mark the notes, and you should be good to go. Now, one thing to kind of keep in mind is if you see a cluster of notes or dossiers, something kind of like this, it usually means that's probably a cave. So we know there's a swamp cave there. We know that there's a southern cave here. There's a cave. I don't know, there's another cave over here. So we just have to be kind of careful about the caves. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to start down here. Okay, so you're going to start down here. This one's up on a cliff, so you can kind of hit or miss this one, but this is going to be your basic route. You're going to hit all of these, you're going to hit these, you're going to come over, you're going to hit this, hit this, hit this, come back over, circle around. You can hit this one as well, so you can come up and around if you want. But this one I always kind of a hard time finding, and I never go in towards the swamp because there's just too much stuff over there that's going to kill you. head up. You're basically going to follow along and hit any of these that you can. Sometimes you're going to miss some of them. Some of them are going to be a little bit more difficult to find. That's okay. Skip them. Pretty much think of this line like right here. Don't go past this line. So anything on the right side of that is going to be too hard to find or too dangerous. Don't worry about it. This one's on the top of a cliff as an example. So you're going to follow all of these up. You're going to come all the way up. This is about where you're going to stop. If you want, you could probably hit this one as well. I don't recommend going too far into the snow though. This is usually where I stop. And I don't usually grab these two either because these two are a little bit more difficult to find. But basically, here's your quick path. You're going to look something like this. It's just going to circle up and around. You can grab those two as well. Hit these, hit these. Sometimes I skip this one. Sometimes I skip this one. It just depends on my note run. I do hit this one and then I come up, hit these ones, hit these two, and then I'm done on this side. And then what will happen is I'll spawn over here. I'll spawn down on this little peninsula, grab these three, grab these, I think there's two right here if I'm not mistaken. Sometimes you have a little bit of a harder time. I think there's a cave. There is a cave. There's a cave right here. So some of these aren't actually available. I think there's only one right here. Then head over, grab these ones, work your way across, grab these, and then I don't go down here, just stop right here. This is where you're gonna stop. You're not gonna go over here because there's a cave over here. That's it. At that point, you'll probably be around someplace between 63 and 70, give or take. Depends on the server settings too. Obviously with this 10x, it's gonna be a little bit better for me. If you find any alphas along the way, you'll see I'll even record it if I find any alphas. But if you can find an alpha and kill an alpha raptor, especially with the bonuses on, it's gonna be a pretty big alpha raptor, alpha chrono, it doesn't matter, just use bow and arrow. But it's gonna be a pretty big boon to, or pretty big boost rather to your levels as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this knocked out here real quick. I'm not gonna make you guys watch it because it's gonna take me, I don't know, probably 20-30 minutes. And then I'll get back with you guys as soon as we're done. So I just wanted to show you guys kind of how you level up right off the bat. First thing before I do that, make sure you guys are looting the berries because you will want to keep as much water as you can. Whenever you're starting to run out of water, so you can see I'm starting to stand out now, if you just stand still and you eat a couple of berries, you'll gain water back, at least enough to, you don't need full water, like you just need a little bit of water so you'll gain stamina back, because when you're out of stamina you won't gain any more water. So just stop, eat a couple berries, wait for your stamina to go back up and keep running. You do not need full water to do this. If you can hit a water spot like this obviously on the way, great. If not, that's fine too. Let me grab this first note, which is just right up over here, and I'll show you guys exactly what you're going to want to do. So the first things that I start with as far as levels go is I start with speed, because speed is going to make you run this notes a lot faster, and then actually do a little bit of stamina. That was up to you. Some people don't like to waste points in stamina. I do. Even if I'm the same speed as someone, if I put 5 points into stamina, I'm going to be, 50%, I'll be able to run 50% longer than them, which means I'm either going to be able to chase them down or lose them if I need to. So I do recommend it. You can always mind wipe. You can always make the changes later. It's completely up to you. Let's grab that. Another thing to note, if you run over these too quickly, especially with boosted speed, you won't actually get them unless you relog. So try not to do that. Try to just stop for just a couple of seconds while you actually get these. My recommendation for the actual speed is someplace between 120 and 130. You can go a little higher than that, especially if you have a mind wipe available if you're on an official server. And then, like I said, do about 5 points in a stam. And then from there, you can do whatever your normal build is going to be. But this is going to help you get those notes a lot faster. So, all right, really going to finish up this run and I'll be right back. Alright guys, check this out. So when I had logged off for the night, it was pretty late, like when I ended up coming over here to Ragnarok. So I wanted to go ahead and just maybe get some very, very basic stuff set up. What I did is I just killed myself off, made a little 2x2, left the doors open, left everything unlocked, and put a bed underneath the foundation so that I could probably, hopefully, respawn back over there if everything went well. And it looks like they did get in there because I did have 2 beds in there. So let's spawn and see. Hey, if this still works. I haven't played in so long, I don't even know if sinking foundations will be okay. Hey, look at that. Wait, no. Everything's still here. That's weird. Okay, so I must not be able to access the bed down there, so everything's still here. We're good. That base was all there. I just kind of like snuck a little section in here with this dude. Wow, looks like all my stuff. I don't think anyone even took anything. So leaving the base open literally just made it so that people didn't want to bug me. Okay, wait, nope, there was some stuff in here. So all they basically took is like the metal that was in here. I didn't leave very much in here. I left most of it underneath the floor, which is what I would highly recommend for you guys to do as well. They even left me my demo gun, so this should be nice and easy. All right, so first off, let's go ahead and lock everything again just because we are online and we're probably gonna go ahead and play a little bit. I do kind of want to get into a little bit of a better spot. This is a pretty highly trafficked area, and there's like 70 out of 70 people right now. I think it took me a little while to join Sim, before I was able to even get on myself. So let's lift this up here and get everything out. There we go. Take all. Especially because we haven't really scouted anything. Not very many people are going to have anything to blow up metal, especially on day one. Like, yeah, you could. I mean, you could easily get some C4 or on Phae. It's not going to be that hard, but no one's really going to waste their time with an open base. So like I said, I was able to hide a little bit in here, so I'll be able to at least make some tools and stuff. It should be good to go, so let's do that. We got enough metal here for the ceiling, good to go. So we are pulling the 2x2 metal, which is nice. It's pretty much like day one for me. I mean, I played for 2 hours last night. Didn't do anything except for lay this down, which is a little stone hut, and get some stuff on the floor. So we're gonna see how far we can actually get today, especially since we have higher rates. Just found out that the other two guys did just get in, so we should be good. We're gonna go ahead and pick them up, get them trapped in. It sounds like they already did a little bit of taming. It sounds like they have a decent RG, so hopefully we can start pounding some stuff out, get this going, and get moving. So let's get you guys an update here in just a second. I'm gonna go get them trapped in, and yeah, let's do this. All right, team, doing some fucking taming here, so let's see what we got. We got 27, 35, 39 points into stand. Ooh, that's good. 30 points into, that's not bad. Not a bad Terra. We got another one up here taming, so let's go take a look at this one too, and see what the actual stat levels are. Magic too. I've got it muted, so I'm trying to record a little bit in between like contacts right now, just because of the feedback and things like that. But that's what we got. Let's take a look at the level on this one real fast. We got 2 Terras. So we did have 2 Terras and an RG, but did a little PvP while I was out, and didn't end up going well for the RG or the Terras. Luckily we saved the key in the RG. Didn't get it recorded, unfortunately, because it kind of just happened real quick. It wasn't recording at the time, but I'll make sure I get some good PvP. I mean, we did get another little scrimmage after that, and got the kill on that one, so not horrible. Looks like this one's going pretty well. Let's look at the actual stats here. So, creatine stats are 34, 21, 23, and 26. He might have a really high health. Like if he just gets a good health over here, it's going to be really good health one. And let's see. This is a female. This is a male. Perfect. So we at least have an egg. These are breeding. I'm gonna let this guy get teamed up, and we'll be right back. Alright, just on the way back to base. Got crap box at 145, and actually found a 140. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, let's just let you kind of take it for a second. Anyway, found a 140 RG, so we're gonna go ahead and tame this guy up too, knock him out. Let's see what his actual stats are. I suck at guessing. So let's see, 17, 26, 24, weight is 25. We already have one that has like 45 or 46 points in the weight, so it's pretty good as far as like the weight and stuff goes. So I'm not too concerned about that. I'm gonna let that guy get pushed off. So I need to get a little bit of prime, get this guy taming up as well. The guy with the prime's coming. I actually have 8, I'm gonna throw it in here for now. That's a normal meat in there too, but get that going. I saw a level 140 right there, 140 Terra. I wonder if we can get that guy to land and get him as well, because that would be perfect. Alright. Let's get him to come back over here. Oh, here we go. Here he comes. Just to your right over here. Yeah, perfect. Alright guys, I'm gonna see if I can get this guy knocked out too. They have a lot of feedback on mics. I'm trying not to include him too much as of right now. I'm gonna try and get it set up so you guys don't hear Discord again in a minute, but I'll be right back. Alright dudes, so let's check this out. We got all the stuff that we tamed back. Actually, I haven't even looked at this guy. We haven't tamed him yet because we need some darts. 21, 20, well 20, 21, 17, Nick. 24 on weight. Doesn't really matter too much, but he's okay. He might still get some better stats. So let's take a look. These are all the teams that we've just recently grabbed, right? So we had an RG before, but it wasn't the one we really cared too much about. So ended up getting 31, 29, 34, 36 food, and then 40 on weight. 40 on weight's pretty decent, but we actually have a better one already. This one, 27, 33, 35. 35 is pretty decent on stand. I think those are new high stand, maybe? What was this guy's stand? 34, yeah. And his health was 27. That's the best one. 31's really low though for health, so we'll see. We're gonna get all these bred together and we'll get it going. But 27, 35, 39. 39 points into stand's not bad. Let's just I already leveled it up a little bit, so I'm not really sure, but it's not bad. He's okay. Then 33, 35, 38, another 38, that's not bad. And then 31 points into weight. And then here's our beastly 52 points into health. That's so good. And while this isn't unofficial, this is going to be the same tame limits basically as what you can get on official. So we're not seeing anything too crazy here. Then the 39 points into Stam is pretty good. Didn't we have one with really good melee? This one has 35 points in melee. Oh, you know what? It was the one that already died. That sucks. I think it was pretty close to 50 points into melee, but still not bad. I would honestly, I mean, the health is a huge bonus. That way we don't actually have to breed anything into it. Plus, when we get the imprint bonuses, it's going to go up quite a bit. So we got a pretty decent baseline. The really good weight RG that we have out right now is going to be really good as well. So we'll get all these bred up. I think we have two males and a female. Yeah, 2 male and a female. And then the female is the really good one that we'll have to really worry about. Here, if we can get this guy to come back over here. Can you land over here, bro? Alright, as soon as you land, I don't have a whip yet. I really need to go get something that can get us some silk. I'll probably actually do that next. I might actually go out and look for a Theory, see if we can get a Theory going, because that would be beautiful right now. And he's not dropping. He's not gonna sit down. I don't think he might, you know what, he might breathe. Let's try it. Enable mating. With the lag. Sometimes it takes, no, it's good. It's breeding. Okay. Maybe it's just the one that's actually on the ground has to be the one that's on. I don't know. It is what it is. Anyway, we're gonna go look for a Theory now. I'll get these two bred up. We've got the egg coming up. Here's our female. Check this guy out. I don't know if I actually shown you guys this guy's stats yet. Have you seen this? 47 points in a weight. That's another really good one. So that's another really good thing. We'll get him up here and get him breeding as well. Actually, I should probably just tell him to turn on mating. And then, or I might just, I'm just gonna come down and steal it for a second. I'm just gonna steal it. Sorry, boys. Hope you guys are okay. They can't hear me. I can't hear them. Probably freaking out a little bit in Discord right now, but you know what? That's okay. We're gonna need the eggs. So, pretty sure this is another female. I didn't look when we were spyglassing, and it is. Okay, perfect. Let's enable mating. Let's get him going as well. 38%. I'll get these mated up, get some eggs from these, and probably start incubating them. We have a couple of eggs now. Did we get an egg off of that last one? You know what? We might actually have. Do we already have a good egg? I might have a Terra egg still from that last batch. Oh, we do. Oh, okay. We might actually still have the really good melee damage as well, because I did mate those before we brought them over. So we might actually still have a really good line. I'll have to check that out in a second. But that is really nice. That's making it beautiful right now. So let me get these eggs all bred up and get them taken care of, and then I'm gonna go look for a Theory. So get that done, and I'll be right back. So it just finished up. Let's see what we ended up with here. So 33, 30, 23. So stam's really bad. Weight's okay, 29. So health's alright, melee's alright. Nothing great. Let's see what it actually looks like in actual points. So 6,600 health, which is okay. I think it's an alright base start. Stan, 1,000 stan, and then melee is 302. So really not horrible. Like nothing bad here. Do need to go pick up a cryopod really quick so I can actually get him up and out of here. Unless there's a drop close by. I don't see one. Okay, so I'm gonna go pick up a cryopod here really quick. Make sure we get him back to base, and yeah, I think they said that they found like a little base. We might actually end up go raiding that, or go to raid that. I'm gonna grab some food real quick, probably AFK after I get this guy back to base, and then let's see what they had in mind. Alright guys, so we went ahead and hatched that Terra. I'm hoping, you know what, let's see. Just take this out and see what it is. So we ended up getting 52, 37, 34, and 33. That's pretty freaking good. Like that's a pretty good Terra. 2100, 400, 345. Oof. Yeah, this thing's a beast actually. I'm pretty sure that's what was that melee on this thing? Oh god, wait. It's 37. It's not bad. It's not as good as I thought it was. The oxygen is actually really high, but the health, it's still got the really good health, and it's another female, so we're good. That's all we needed. Looks like everything's going well. The breeder's taking care of the breeding stuff. We're good. That's all good there. Not bad at all. Yeah, we got, I mean, that's a pretty decent line to start with, so I'm pretty stoked with that actually. Make sure do some wandering. Come over here, bro. Get out of the way a little bit. Alright, we're gonna hatch up these other two here next. We got 13 more minutes on those. Alright guys, we got 3 seconds here. I picked up one of the eggs. I'm gonna let Magic hatch one of these guys. And boom. For a second I thought that blue was the what's it called? 6. Sit wandering. Put it on whatever. Alright, what do we got? Let's pull this up because I don't know exactly what our stats look like. 221 for low, it's not bad. 35, 29, 35, and 47. Nice. It got the good. I think that's a good one. Let's see. Where's the weight rating? Is that the good one? Yeah, 47 points. So 47 points into weight is pretty decent for I think that was literally our first one tamed on the server, so it's pretty good. And overall not bad. Stam's good, 35, health's good, 35. Decent. I don't want to say good, I'll say decent. So overall not a bad archer. Hopefully this other one turns out pretty good too. And then oh, there goes the bees. So oh well, shoot happens. Anyway, alright, that's pretty much it. So I think we might actually go ahead and stop the episode tonight. As you can see, we ended up getting quite a few turrets up. This is the end of day 1, really. My first login experience, all I did is pretty much level up and come over. So this is the end of day 1. This is a much better day 1 than our last little start here. So I expect that we probably won't be wiped nearly as easily this time. We're looking at, I don't know, what, 7 turrets, 7 turrets, bunch of fun species X. Teams are on point, and things are looking pretty good for us. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We're gonna try and get some more PvP in probably on the next episode. We'll probably try and force some PvP, see if we can start raiding some people, taking some dinos, and yeah, hope you guys like it. Like I said, make sure you guys leave me some feedback, and if you did like the video, hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll check you guys next time. Thanks for watching.